All right, we are back with another video today, and I'm not going to be able to fit all of these in frame, but the first one we do have 3 figures to unbox. We do have the Crash Bandicoot Deluxe with the scuba diver set. We do also have the Crash Bandicoot Deluxe. They are NECA as well, by the way. The Deluxe Crash Bandicoot with the jetpack. And then I thought I'd kind of throw them into the same video. We do have a Spyro the Dragon as well, which is going to be really exciting to unbox. So we are going to get straight on into it. Let's save the Spyro until last. All right, so there he is out of his packaging. That is really cool. I do like that. I have got one NECA Crash Bandicoot already. It's just like the standard one though, whereas these ones are a little bit different. It's a shame I don't have a different angle so I can like show him stood up. But yeah, unfortunately for now we're gonna have to just deal with this camera until I get my new phone at least. But yeah, it does look really cool. I don't know if you can take the accessories off. Maybe you can. I don't want to do that right now today though. Obviously these you can't take off, the little, I forget what they're called, but either way you can't take them off. You might be able to take all this off, or is that just attached to his mouth? Yeah, that does look like it's attached. Yeah, it's all attached, but either way that is really cool. I do really like this figure. So there's our little Crash Bandicoot in scuba gear. Moving on now to our Crash Bandicoot in his jetpack gear. I assume this is the same as well. I assume you won't be able to take his jetpack off, but we'll have a little look. I mean, I'm not going to take it off regardless, but just for a little bit of reference for you guys, if you guys are thinking of picking these up. And there he is. There is are they actually are they different sizes? No, they're pretty much the same. He just looks taller because of his feet there. But yeah, they're roughly the same size. Actually, they might... Hold on. No, they are the same size. Like I said, this one just looks a little bit taller because of his feet. But there's our jetpack Crash Bandicoot. Love the little smiling head scan on this one as well. There's his jetpack. Actually, looks like you could maybe take this off. Yeah, you definitely can take that jetpack off. Like I said, I'm not going to do that though, but that will definitely come off if you wanted to. What about this? Would this come off? It's hard to see really, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's stuck on at the back or not. I'm trying to find out just for you guys, just for reference. Yeah, it looks like, look, I don't know if you can see there, but it does actually look like you can lift that up. So I'm pretty sure you can take all this off and it'd just be a regular Crash Bandicoot figure if you wanted to do that. Like I said, I don't want to do that personally, but I know some people who pick it up might. So if you are watching this video just to see if you can take off his gear, it does appear that you can. You can't with this one, but I think you can with this one. So if you want one for if you're only looking for one, maybe go with this one, because you've got the 2 uses. You can have him with the jetpack on and have him without the jetpack on. Obviously this one's not as versatile. But now let's go into our Spyro the Dragon figure. I was never like a huge fan of Spyro. I mean, I did like Spyro, but I didn't play it as much as I played Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot, I played through all of the first 3. I really loved them. Crash Bandicoot 2 was my favorite. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Crash Bandicoot was. But for Spyro the Dragon, I think I only played like the 3rd one. I know they had the Reignited trilogy as well. Also the Insane trilogy. Those were like remakes for the more modern consoles, the PS4, etc. Came out a few years back. But there is our Spyro in all of his glory out of the packaging. Just going to throw the packaging off to the side there, and we'll take a little look at our Spyro. Wow, look at that. I actually think, as much as I love Crash Bandicoot as a character and the games and everything, I actually think the Spyro is my favorite. It really does look like him. These figures by NECA, they're spot on as well, by the way. They really do look like who they're meant to look like, the Crash Bandicoot and the Spyro. It's kind of weird how NECA ended up doing these. Obviously, NECA's mainly known for horror, but they do some video game stuff as well, which is pretty cool. So you do have head articulation. That's another thing I forgot to mention on the Crash. I'll go over the articulation in a second. So head articulation can turn slightly. Seems like there's a little bit of articulation with the legs, although not too much. I actually don't want to pull it too much in case it snaps. But yeah, you could use a hairdryer or some hot water to loosen up the joints. if they are a little bit stiff. That might be the case, or it might just be the case of they don't really move that much. You do have sort of hand articulation. I don't know if you'd call it his hand, whatever you'd call it, a hand or feet. And then you do have a little bit of torso articulation here. Definitely not much, but you do also have some articulation in the tail, actually, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure if mine is just kind of stiff out of the packaging, or yeah, you have a bit of neck articulation there as well. Not sure if mine is stiff coming out of the packaging, or if it's just a case of that's how the articulation is pretty stiff. But yeah, there's our Spyro. We'll put our Spyro off to the side. So for articulation on the Crash Bandicoots, they're both the same, so we'll just go over one of them. You do have a little bit of head articulation, neck articulation, whatever you want to call it, a little bit of pivot there with the head. You do have shoulder articulation, elbow articulation, hand articulation, I believe. Yeah, the hand does move. No torso articulation on this one, but you do have obviously articulation on the legs, and do you have articulation on the feet? You have a little bit of a swivel at the knees, and I think you have articulation at the feet. Again, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think you do have slight articulation there. Again, you might just have to loosen up the joints if you do want it to move a little bit smoother. But yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. This has been a really fun one, unboxing the Crash Bandicoots and the Spyro there as well. Let me know in the comments down below which one's your favorite. I think for me, I'm gonna have to go with Spyro. As much as I love Crash Bandicoot, I love how that Spyro looks. It does look amazing. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you all next time.